first three cards we've got out today are the spider, the otter and the bee. The first thing I was getting with this, the first message that came through was that it is time for you to tap back into joy, to tap back into your creativity and your happiness. With the spider, I was really getting that creativity energy, like the way a spider creates their web, you know, like that's art. Like this is to do with your creativity and especially like your uniqueness, like your unique talents, right? And then with the otter, I was really getting this like playful energy of the otter, like kind of a childlike energy. So this could even be something that you enjoyed in your childhood, like some sort of creative outlet that you enjoyed as a child or like dreamt of doing as a child. And then with the bee, it's like happiness, like that's what I was getting, like joy. And I'm really getting just all those three intertwined, obviously, with those three cards coming out all together. It's like it's time for you to tap back into your joy, your creativity, your sacral chakra, like pleasure, creativity, joy. That literally felt like there was a spider web on me, but it was a hair. But yeah, like your unique, what's unique to you, your unique talents, your unique creativity, something that comes easily to you as well. Like this doesn't even feel like work to you, but it could be something that you create into a job, that you create a business from, or you know, you are able to create an income from, but it doesn't feel like work. With the bee, it's like bees are hard workers, do you know what I mean? Like they work hard pollinating and whatever else they do. I'm not a bee expert, but like they enjoy the work. Like I'm just really drawn to all this like green and yellow, and as well here the green and yellow energy is like just joy. Like I'm just getting like just you feeling enjoyment, you following your heart, you following your passions, what feels good, like enjoying what you're doing day to day, which you might not have felt for a long time. Like this might be something that you had kind of lost your way with, like this creative like passion of yours. Maybe it's something that you, like I said, in childhood you enjoyed, or in the past you've really enjoyed, and you did it just out of the pure enjoyment of said thing, like whatever it is for you. But you might have kind of lost that for a while. You might have lost that enjoyment, you might have lost that passion, that spark, that creativity. And I feel like the more that you connect with your childlike essence, your kind of not innocence, but like that inner child, you know, that you have, that everyone has within them, the more you connect with that and connect with like play and enjoyment, the more creative you will feel, the more, you know, that spark will start to come back, those ideas, those inspirations will start to come back, and the more you will feel joy in your life, the more you will feel like you are actually enjoying what you're doing, rather than doing it for, you know, out of like, I have to do this, and like, you know. But yeah, this really just feels like you getting back in touch with your playfulness, your creativity. Like this is very much given 5th house energy with astrology, like just that kind of childlike wonder with life. Like it feels like you've been really detached from that, like just the enjoyment of life, like just doing things because you enjoy them. Like you for a long time have been in an energy of like survival, to be honest. Like you have not been tapped into this, you haven't had the energy to be tapped into this creativity, to be tapped into this playful, joyful energy, because you've been focused on survival. But that's not where you are anymore. And for my collective that I'm reading for, like obviously not every reading has to resonate for you, but I do feel like I've been picking up on the same collective, where with my one of my previous readings like last week about you breaking free from these heavy cycles, I really feel like this is a carry on from that, where it's like this is what you're tapping into now, this is what you're connecting to now, and this is just a reminder of like where you're headed, sort of thing. So let's get some more cards. else is going on? Dolphin, again, you see that little smile on its face. This is, again, like joy, pleasure. The way dolphins, like, jump just for the pure enjoyment of it. And all these colours, like, look at all this colourful energy. This really does just feel like there is so much enjoyment to be had for you. There truly is, like, and this season of your life is all about tapping back into that. Like, this, literally the purpose of this kind of cycle season of your life right now is for you to have fun. It truly is for you to tap back into enjoyment, to tap back into fun, which is really beautiful. Like, I really love this energy. Like, it just feels like, and like I said before, it does feel like this could be something that leads to a career for you, or it is a career for you already, or it will be. Like, with the bee, I'm just really getting that, and the spider even. It's like obviously for a spider to build its web, it's hard work. Bees pollinating and doing all the stuff they do, that's hard work, but they enjoy it. It comes naturally to them. It's not like, oh, I've got to get up and go to work today. No, they're enjoying what they're doing, and that's honestly what you're doing. You're finding enjoyment. We've got cheetah. One more, please. Just too many. One more, please. Cheetah and moth. What I'm really getting from this cheetah card straight away is, like, this is going to unfold very quickly for you. I feel like for a long time you've had this idea in your mind that it's going to take however long of amount of time, like X amount of time, for something to unfold, for something to work out. Like, if I, like, for example, you're like, if I start a social media, it will probably take like a year for me to get to like 1,000 followers and to build up. No, that's not, you need to snap out of that mindset, and I think you have, to be honest. When you start to pursue this, and I'm not even saying for you to pursue this in like, what's the word, in desire of like monetary gain or like that type of thing, like success in that way, but you're doing it out of the enjoyment of it, right? Like, that's the baseline of this. But that in itself, it like breeds abundance, like, because you are just enjoying it, being in the moment. Like, yeah, you're tapped into that money flow of energy. Like, I am seeing that here. Like, you aren't setting out doing this like, I need to make money, like, from a scarcity mindset. You're doing it from a place of joy, and that just brings more abundance in it because you are in that energy. Like, the universe reflects that to you. It just flows. Like, that's what I'm getting with the dolphin. It just flows. You just flow, and the energy around you just flows. Like, it just works. It's just, you don't have to try. You just have to do. You just have to be. You just have to feel. You just have to create, and everything else just kind of works itself out around that. Like, and that kind of sounds ridiculous, but it genuinely, that is what I'm seeing. And it's not ridiculous, but when you've been in, you know, a mindset of lack for so long, and like how this society is set up of just like grind, hustle culture, like you have to struggle for success or for this and that. No, like, you can be rich within yourself because you're happy in what you're doing, and that reflects outwardly. And with this cheetah, getting back to what I was saying, this is coming in fast. When you start to do this, things are going to start like moving really quickly for you, because this passion, it just flows. It literally just flows. Like, everything just seems to flow in, all this success, all this abundance, and you're like, what? Like, I didn't even set out with those intentions, but that's what's happened, which is so cool. And I just feel like you as well are going to feel like so much more energy and like spark for life. Like, if you've been feeling for a long time like a bit drained, or like haven't had much energy like physically to do the stuff you enjoy, that's coming back. You will be feeling energized, but it's like, because you're doing what you enjoy and you're enjoying life, you feel more energized. It's like the two pouring. But yeah, it's like these energies really amplify each other. Like the more passionate and joyful you feel in your life, the more inspired you feel, the more energetic you feel. And the more energetic you feel, the more energy you have to pour into your passions. And do you know what I mean? Like it just, they feed one another. And I'm not saying you won't feel like tired and stuff after a day of working working. Like honestly, you are here to fulfill your purpose, like your creative enjoyment. Like you are here to enjoy life. That is pretty much this reading. Like you can honestly stop watching now. I mean, I'm gonna carry on. There'll be more messages, but like that is the overall message. Like you are here to enjoy your life, and you're breaking out of mindsets. You've been purging mindsets that prevent that make you feel like life has to be a struggle, or like, you know, anything like that, or that, you know, work has to be a struggle, or like, I don't even, using the word work for what you're going to be doing doesn't even feel right, because I think work has certain like connotations of like struggle, like working, like, you know what I mean? But it isn't that. Like for you, this is like work, but it's like enjoyable work. It's just you doing what comes naturally to you. Like that's honestly what it feels like just you being your authentic self. Allowing your inner child to be seen, be heard, you know, like express yourself. That is going to bring in so much joy, and also so much community. Like with Dolphin, obviously there's only one on the card, but what I'm really getting is like, you don't usually see a dolphin by themselves. They're usually like a group of them all jumping together. That's like the image I'm getting. And it's like you finding community through what you're doing. And I really see with this cheetah as well, it's like you tracking down your desires. Like you're really determined to go after what it is, like whatever this is for you. Like for some, you know, it's going to be different for everyone. I'm getting a lot of like art and stuff like that, but it also could be like posting on social media, anything. And when I say creativity, it doesn't have to just be like art stuff. It honestly, there's so many things it could be, and you will know for you what it is. Like there's so many things. For some of you, it is actually working with children. That's going to be really fulfilling for you. Like that's going to bring a lot of happiness in for you. Working with children, setting up some sort of like school or like nursery or something, like child daycare, whatever. That's a random message. If somebody out there has been thinking of doing that's supported, it's gonna bring a lot of joy. And again, I'm not saying it won't be like hard work, like, but it's enjoyable. It's not like you don't dread going to work. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, I really feel like you have been just rising out of the darkness. Like I've been getting this so much in so many readings of just like you overcoming so many obstacles, breaking so many cycles. And like whenever I get like, there's the butterfly and the moth in this deck, there's 2 cards, and both to me represent transformation. But with the moth specifically, it's like you actually shine in the darkness, and like you see how interesting this is. Like this one was underneath this one. It's like coming from the darkness is this green and yellow moth rising to the light, and then above we have the bee, which is like happiness, joy, with this green and yellow. Again, your solar plexus, your heart chakra, your power, your enjoyment, your love for life, your trusting in life. Just love overall, like the feeling of love. I'm not talking romantic, I just mean, you'll know what I mean if you've felt that. The love for life, the enjoyment of life, without fear, without all the bullshit, without all the darkness. But the thing is with you is like you've been created out of darkness. You've been in the darkness and you've risen from it, and you can use that wisdom and like the gifts you've gained from the darkness. You can use that in your work for your happiness. You appreciate joy more because of the darkness you've been in, because of the things you've experienced, the heaviness, the pain, you have more appreciation for life and for enjoyment, and you know how to now fully embody that, to feel true love in your heart for life, because you've been at the opposite end of the scale of that, and you appreciate the small things in life, the enjoyment, like just you just know how to actually experience joy and love on a level that most people don't, because you've been at the opposite of that, and you've risen from that, and you've grown from that. And another thing for you guys as well is that, like, some of your gifts that you have, like, especially if you are a spiritual person, like, you have certain knowledge, gifts, insight that have been born out of darkness. Like, when we talk about darkness, you know, like, whether it's stereotypically, you know, it's seen as like bad, but like everything has its place, and the things you've been through have allowed you to like gain respect from the universe, and like certain wisdom and gifts, like things have been gifted to you, like this joy, this life that you're meant to lead of joy. Not to say that, you know, everyone is deserving of joy. I'm not saying like you are more than anyone else, but you've been through hardships and you've been given a gift from the universe, because it's like you passed the test. And that sounds bad. It's not like the universe was trying to test you or like punish you at all, but it's just like you got yourself out of the situations that you were put in. You didn't let that break you, and because of that you've been given a gift. You've been given knowledge, you've been given certain gifts spiritually, you know. Just the ability to enjoy life itself is a gift. A lot of people, you know, I see it a lot of people, they don't appreciate life, they don't know how to enjoy life. Even when their life, you know, there's nothing really wrong going on, they've not been through that many things. And quite frankly, because of that, they don't know how to appreciate it. They don't appreciate it. I see it a lot of people who haven't realistically, like, not to be rude, never suffered, never struggled, but yet they're the most bitter and unhappy people you've ever met, because they don't appreciate the good in life. They don't. Not everyone, obviously, but you do see it a lot. But you're the opposite of that. You've been through the heaviness, and it's just made you feel even more love. Maybe not at the time when things were really bad, you know, you felt your fair share of negative emotions, and we've had other readings about this, and I'm not going to get more into that because it's not what this is about. But through it, you found your voice, you found your luck, you found love, you found the recognition of how important life is, happiness, what life is about. You realised all of that through trials, through darkness, and you have risen from that, and now it's just a time to enjoy. It is your season of abundance, it is your season of enjoyment, it is your season of inspiration, community, but loving community, proper community. I don't know what I'm doing with this, fiddling. Yeah, honestly, just go for it. Chase your passions. Move forward with determination. The more you create, the more energy you will feel, the more energized you will feel, the more you will enjoy life. It's, like I said, they feed into each other. You are here to be happy. You are here to experience happiness and joy. Let your inner child play. Let yourself play. Let yourself follow joy, follow inspiration. And remind yourself every day that you are here to experience joy. And go out there and shine your light, because you do light up other people's lives, and you will inspire other people. And you will find this beautiful community when you show your uniqueness, when you follow your passions, when you allow yourself to play and enjoy. And yeah, that's pretty much the message. So I'm really excited for this collective. Like, this is a really beautiful reading, and yeah, choose love, choose joy.